have a table up here. There's chairs here.
We should have brought, we should have brought tissues.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Are you? You okay there?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Fill in those chairs.
Do you want us to move there?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
All right. Diane, as I mentioned, we've invited some of your friends and family to be with us this afternoon. Tuesday, August 28th was a special day at Westchester University because that was the day we officially opened our beautiful new recreation center. This magnificent 75,000 square foot facility will enrich student life for generations to come. Students now have a state-of-the-art facility to use as they exercise, enjoy club sports, free time activities, and become engaged in a whole host of educational programs that support the themes that are etched in the entryway wall. Wellness, character, confidence, success, respect, dedication, and strength. As a result of our students' use of the Recreation Center, they will develop positive and healthy lifestyles that will shape them, literally and figuratively, for many years to come. It is also exciting to envision the community-building aspects of this structure as students, faculty, and staff work out and interact under the same roof. Certainly this rec center is an important component of our student affairs philosophy that's dedicated to developing the whole person. The students using the recreation center have no real history, or to quote the Beatles, understand the long and winding road that was associated with how this building came to be. And that's okay, because for them, it's simply been a joy to gather and to exercise in this great facility, which will now propel Rand Pride forward on our campus. For most of us in this room, however, we know that our Assistant Vice President for Student Affairs, Diane D, was at the helm of this project from the very beginning, involved in the original conversations, concept designs, feasibility study in the late 1990s, all leading up to the first student referendum on April 8th of 2002. Some of you young staff were still in elementary school. Other key individuals at the outset included Dr. Steve Gambino, former Vice Presidents Oliero and Hamill, and Facilities Rep Kathy Komisak and Steve Quigley. As the project rose on the horizon, then disappeared from view, then re-emerged, other campus leaders added valuable assistance and kept the project going. Dedicated facility staff members like Dee Giardina, Mina Laley, Steve Dominic, Fiscal Affairs VP Mark Mixner, and from our own staff, Tom Purse, Pete Galloway, and still carrying the torch, Dr. Steve Gambino. We also are indebted to President Weisenstein, who said shortly after he arrived on campus, get this project done. There are many others as well who will be properly recognized at the ribbon-cutting ceremony on October 2nd. Without reliving all of the details from our exciting and anticipated starts to the frustrating stops, this project suffered along the way. Diane's passion as a student affairs manager, charged with overseeing the project, never wavered as she led this endeavor, always keeping the ultimate goal of student success in mind. Diane's commitment and leadership to the construction of our Student Recreation Center for almost 15 years has been truly remarkable. Leading her group of colleagues from Student Affairs and Facilities through the highs and lows of this project was at times painful, but the ultimate success now stands on the Ramsey Hall site. In talking with my colleagues, it is our collective belief that there has been no greater champion of this new Student Recreation Center than Diane D. I have to look past her. Muhammad Ali, who is in Philadelphia tonight to receive the prestigious Liberty Medal, has an excellent quote about champions that fits very nicely here. Champions aren't made in gyms. Champions are made from something that they have deep inside them, a desire, a dream, a vision. They have the skill and they have the will, but it's the will that must be stronger than the skill. Diane, your dream, your vision, and the administrative skills were certainly instrumental in driving this recreation center facility forward. And my colleagues in Student Affairs and Facilities who work side by side with you, the administrative A team, can certainly attest that it was your strong will that kept this project alive. Your friends, your family, your colleagues wanted to find a special way to say thank you and recognize your outstanding contributions and leadership on the Student Recreation Center project that really will transform student life. And we think we found just such a way that will meet with your approval and will bring great joy.
We'll see.
We'll find out. That's too late. So let me go on. One very unique and distinctive feature in the new Recreation Center is the beautiful art mosaic, and now on display and developed by our own John Baker, Chair of the Arts Department, longtime professor, artist, alum, and dear friend of Diane. The mosaic just installed this week in the Recreation Center is composed of small ceramic tiles which were signed during the past year by Westchester University students, faculty, alums, retired faculty, and community members. As is her style, Diane oversaw the careful signing of just about every tile, kept these treasures hidden in her office for safekeeping, and was on site at John's studio during the development of this magnificent artwork, and she was at the Rec Center early on Monday just to make sure the mosaic was carefully hung with care. Little did Diane know that as she was snapping pictures back to me, using her new iPhone, which is quite a trip. She said before today's meeting, how do you turn this off?
I just got it.
Little did she know that those photos would show up on this screen. So Tony,
Oh my God.
Tony, why don't you show us a couple of the photos that we have.